Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue to build decks led by the new legendary creatures from the Marvel set. Leading today's deck is Wonder Woman. Zarda, the Power Princess. And unlike previous videos this week, today we're building a budget deck. Zarda Power Princess is a 4-mana 2/4 legendary human warrior hero with flying. She gives other creatures we control Exalted. For those who don't know, Exalted is a keyword that says whenever a creature we control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And Zarda gives it to each of our other heroes. When I did the Daredevil deck earlier this week, I noticed there were a lot of heroes who gave bonuses whenever a lone hero attacked. And since Zarda has flying, I figured it'd be easiest for her to get in and punch our opponents in the face after she's been pumped up. So this is a hero deck, but our plan to win is via commander damage, rather than going wide with a bunch of creatures. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, T-Fury. Every day, T-Fury has new designs that are fairly cheap, but that's because they're print to order. So I've gotten into the habit of checking every day to see if they have new designs for myself or for friends and family. I've ordered scores of shirts over the last decade, and I'm so happy to finally be sponsored by them. Click the link down below to see new designs and to add to your geek wardrobe. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Real quick, before we get to our deck list, I do occasionally stream on this channel, and if you see me live, come say hi. I'll be building Commander deck either for patrons or for future videos. So make sure you're subscribed and click on the bell icon so you'll be notified when I'm live. Starting off our land base, we've got Monumental Henge, Emeria the Sky Ruin, Cathedral of War, Rogue's Passage, War Room, and Scavenger Grounds, all serving as our utility lands. We've also got 31 planes as basics. I know some people aren't fans of basics, but they're cheap and come into play untapped. For mana ramp, we've got Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Marble Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Hedron Archive, Thrawn Dynamo, and Gilded Lotus, all serving as our mana rocks. For cost reducers, we're running Herald's Horn, Pearl Medallion, and Oketra's Monument. Finally, for land ramp, we've got Sword of the Animist and Solemn Simulacrum. A good mix and plenty of options to ensure we can play ahead of the curve. Our card advantage package consists of Black Widow Intel Expert, Bucky Barnes Eager Ally, Hero in Training, Nick Fury Spymaster, Night Nurse, Healer of Heroes, Winter Soldier Reborn Avenger, Heroic Teamwork, Secret Rendezvous, Wondrous Revival, and Sun Titan. Tried to stay on theme here. After all, more heroes means we deal more damage and close out the game faster. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Dr. Spectrum, the Wasp Janet Van Dyne, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Disenchant, Destroy Evil, Generous Gift, Stroke of Midnight, Reprieve, and Clever Concealment. I added what thematic pieces I could, but we're on a budget and there aren't a lot of mono-white heroes who permanently remove other permanents. Our board wipes consist of Austere Command and Cleansing Nova. Flexible and simple, just what you want from a board wipe. The core of our deck consists of Agent Phil Coulson, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Maria Hill, Amateur Hero, Agent of Atlas, Amazing Spider-Girl, Ant-Man Scott Lang, Arachne Psionic Weaver, Black Panther Claws of Bast, Brave Brawler, Captain America Super Soldier, Captain America Earth's Protector, Captain Marvel Spaceborne, Hawkeye Clint Barton, Invisible Woman Sue Storm, Matt Murdock Justice Seeker, Mockingbird Bobby Morse, Nighthawk Dark Defender, Patriot Shield Wielder, Peggy Carter Secret Agent, Spider-Man Webslinger, Winter Soldier Bucky Barnes, and The Crystal's Chosen. Lots of heroes who can pump up our commander. Supporting our plan, we've also got Captain America Unbowed, and Spectacular Spider-Man to make our board indestructible, as well as Swiftfoot Boots and Lightning Greaves to help protect our commander. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources, but between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. Right on target. 10 pieces of card advantage, 10 pieces of interaction, 2 board wipes, 1 piece of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds, no sudden I win cards, but lots of synergy. As I said earlier, the point of our deck is to attack with our commander over and over again, pumping her with other heroes. The more heroes we have on board, the more damage we deal. But most of our heroes also pump up a creature whenever that creature attacks alone. So what we want to do is create a big board of creatures and then smack an opponent with our commander. Nice, simple, and straightforward. Are you building Zarda the Power Princess commander deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Robert, Pike, Saris, Patrick, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Sleech, Luke, Mr. Salty, Daniel, Brian, and Waka, Telethia, Azander, Michael, Black Dragon, and John. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.